What's up YouTube? Welcome to my channel, All Things Amber. Today I want to discuss my UGC journey. I have recently decided to become a UGC creator. And if you don't know what UGC stands for, it stands for user generated content. I stumbled across it on TikTok while browsing on my For You page, and it really caught my eye, and I'm going to take you guys along with me on this UGC journey because I'm still brand new to this, but I'd like to share things about how I got started and I did, where I'm at right now, and where I plan to be. So come on. So as you can see, I'm famous for filming in my car. I'm currently working right now. I'm just gonna go get a coffee before I start my shift. So basically, a UGC creator is not an influencer, for the reason being that we do not need to post on our own social media. We can, however, we do not need a following. You do not need a large following like an influencer, for example, in order to create UGC. Honestly, if you don't know what UGC is, you probably have seen UGC, guaranteed. Those ads that you see on your For You page on TikTok, maybe even Instagram Reels, where people are maybe showing a product, or they're unboxing a product, or they're giving like a first impression or like a genuine review of a product, or showing how they use it, like say a skincare cream, for example. That's UGC. Those are real people who maybe don't have a following, but who brands are attracted to, who have approached brands to be like, hey, I'm a UGC creator, let me create some content for you. Not exactly in that sentence, but you've definitely seen UGC before. Sure you have anyways. I got started into UGC, like I said, I was browsing on my For You page on my TikTok, and it really interested me. I was kind of in this space in my life, which maybe I feel like I kind of still am right now. I just was not feeling good about myself and not feeling good about my current position in life, and just wanted to do more. When I came across this, it really sparked my interest. I started researching. I started looking up UGC. I was YouTubing UGC. I was looking at everything. I'm trying to read up everything, trying to watch other UGC creators. There's this one creator, UGC Ange on TikTok. She was very inspiring to me, and I really think she's the reason why I started. So thank you, UGC Ange. So I started, and I went in, started with making a portfolio on Canva. So I made a portfolio on Canva. I probably changed it like 4 times. Hang on. Hi, can I get a medium 2 cream, please? I don't like sugar in my coffee. Anyway, so I got to Canva, and nobody told me anything about Canva, but Canva is beautiful, okay? Canva is full of templates and elements and fonts and all things just creative that you can use to make anything like a portfolio, a website, all of that. I made a portfolio on Canva, and like I said, I did change it like about, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. Every time I finished one and I published it as a website, I was like, oh no, I gotta change it. I gotta do something. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So yeah, that's why I kept changing it. And initially, I didn't have my rates in my portfolio because there's such contradicting advice or suggestion about having your rates in your portfolio. I wasn't doing it for a while, but then I thought, you know what? I tried to think of myself as the brand. If I were the brand, I would want to know what you're charging. I don't want to waste my time or your time, maybe having a discussion. Maybe that's just me, I'm not too sure. I'd like to know what you're charging up front. I was told that if you had your rates in your can't say I was told. I was finding throughout my UGC research that if you have your rates in your portfolio, then either A, underselling yourself, or B, not attracting brands. For me personally, I didn't do it for a couple weeks. So for those 4 times that I changed my portfolio, it was in the span of a couple weeks. But it was closer to the end of the 2nd week that I thought, you know what, if I were a brand, I would want to know up front. If I was a bigger brand and there's genuine content that I'm attracted to by this creator, then if I had the budget, then I'd probably pay more for it. So I don't see it as underselling yourself. I see it as just being honest and about who you are and about your worth. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So yes, my rates are on my portfolio, and I'm gonna leave it like that for now anyways, until I change my mind, because I always change my mind. So I made a portfolio on Canva, published it as a website, and then I made a Twitter. Guys, do not, I repeat, do not sleep on Twitter. The UGC community on Twitter is huge. It's the most welcoming community I have ever seen in my entire life. I have ever been a part of. I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Like I said, when I started UGC, I was coming from a space in my life where I just wasn't really feeling good about myself, and Twitter really did that for me. Twitter really, it made me feel better, and appreciate that so much. So yeah, make a Twitter account. I had an old Twitter account that I've had since like, I don't know, 2011, 10, I don't know, I'm not too sure. One of those really type of old accounts anyways that I made. Maybe my last tweet was like 2012, I'm not sure. So yeah, made a brand spanking new Twitter account, and I got to tweeting. So I really started to put myself out there, really just explaining like, hey, you know, I'm Amber. I am a registered nurse. I'm a new UGC creator. I would love to connect with this community, and hashtags are important. I'm almost at 200 followers. Started a couple weeks ago. So yeah, that's good. I'm proud of that. Okay. You know, I don't need 10K followers, none of that. Like I'm fine having a small little following. Majority of my following, and like probably 95% of my following, are other UGC creators. And let me tell you, I get so inspired by seeing other UGC creators pop up on my little Twitter feed, posting their content, videos, their photos, you know, some asking for advice. It's really an interesting community, and I love it so much. I started posting my content, did tag a brand. That's one thing that I'm still learning too, as to how people are reaching out to brands. My coffee's really hot. I also made a new Instagram. I haven't really been active on my own personal Instagram. I thought, you know, I'm really not familiar with Reels because I'm heavy on TikTok. I know a lot of brands like Reels also, so I need to familiarize myself, and so I did. I made a new Instagram. I started following other UGC creators, started letting the UGC community on Twitter know just through my own tweets. What's your Instas? Let's follow each other. And the one thing I love about Twitter also, because listen, the community is just so, it's like a big hug. It's a safe space. That's what it is. So anyways, I made a new Insta, started posting some of my content on there too, getting familiar with Reels. Reels are kind of cool, you know. To me, it's like TikTok still. I find that they're much shorter though, you know. I guess the shorter is still catching. So anyways, creating content. One of the first things I saw about like, how do you get started? You know, like how do I even make a portfolio, first of all, if I don't have any experience? This is where it gets fun, okay? This is the time where you are going to look around your house. You are going to find a product that you love, and you're going to film it. You are going to record yourself, or you can record the product itself. And you're going to talk about how much you love this product, you know, how you use this product. How do you take it out? Is it a spray? Give it a little spray, you know, add a little video effect, slow it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is so much in your own home, and so much that you actually probably already have access to that you can create content with. You can upload that to your portfolio and label that your experience, okay? A lot of us have been making content on social media platforms for years now, just not getting paid for it. That's experience. You know, a lot of us do transitions. We put text in our videos or TikToks or whatever, you know, that's all experience. So use it. I've got my experience. I've got my portfolio. I've got Twitter. I've got Insta. What's the next thing I did? I reached out to a brand, and I reached out to a brand that I pretty much use daily, or wear daily, I should say. And they got back to me pretty quickly. It was like a day in between response times, but it was consistent over the course of several days, and ended up, you know, although I did try to attempt to get a paid collaboration, and it ended up being they were only looking for a gifted, or willing to do a gifted. So, and you know what? That's my first gifted. So, hey, I will take it. So right now I'm currently waiting for the product. They gave me little instructions as to what they are expecting or hoping to see. And the gifted being, it sounded like actually that they just wanted me to make a post. To me, there was a part of me that felt like, oh, well, I'm not an influencer. This isn't really what UGC is about for me to be posting on my own socials, but you know what, it's experience for me still, and I'd love to post my own experience, so I'm going to. So I agreed to that. I did agree to their contract that they had sent me via email, which was basically just, you know, usage terms and stuff. Now listen, don't all shout at me at once, okay? I understand, and I know that you guys are like big on contracts and usage and rights and making sure you're covering your butt. I don't think I was very careful with this one. I did acknowledge that, you know, it was a royalty-free whatever. They could post it on whatever, print whatever, you know, campaign whatever. I did agree to all of that, royalty-free. But you know what? I'm just going to take that as a learning experience and exposure also. So I'm moving on. So yeah, so I'm currently waiting for my product to arrive, and then I will be creating content with that product essentially. Also is that I have a hard time trying to reach out to, and this is where I'm at right now, okay? Trying to reach out to like 10 to 30 brands a day that some of the community is saying that you should be doing. Outbound, cold outreach, 30 brands a day. I don't know. I'm not there, okay? I'll be honest, I'm not there. It took me a while to even just research brands and just to try and figure out how to find them and to come up with how I was going to even pitch to them. Like, I'm not pitching to brands in a generic form where it's a copy and paste email. Like, for me, it has to be personalized, and throughout my research of UGC, it should be personalized. You should be writing a personalized little pitch email or message to a brand, because that's your first impression, essentially. That is your first impression, and you want to make one. And it takes me a while to do that. So yeah, I'm not at the cold outreach to 30 brands a day type of thing. Yesterday, I reached out to like 6 that I had personalized and scheduled my emails to go out to in the morning, and I was so proud of that. Okay, I've never scheduled an email before in my life, so I learned that on the Twitter community too. It's actually really cool. What else? Being shut down by brand? I reached out to a pretty big brand, which was probably beyond me. However, they did respond back to me, you know, just letting me know, like, we're not looking for partners right now, but, you know, thanks for the interest, keep you in mind. So that's cool. You know, thank you. I appreciate the response. That is basically where I'm at right now. I've joined UGC like 3 weeks ago. I've created content with things that I had in my home, made a portfolio on Canva. I published it as a website, joined Twitter, I joined Instagram. I started pitching out to some brands. Right now, I'm waiting for my first gifted collaboration product so that I can start making content. So that's where I'm at. So follow me on this UGC journey. Like, let's be friends. Subscribe to my channel. I just want to grow. Also grow in here. I want to share this journey. Like, I know that there's probably others like me, and I'd love to connect with you guys. I'd love to check out the UGC community on YouTube as well. So yeah, come and join me. Thanks for watching. Bye.